and welcome to this edition of Life with PB. I'm so happy that you got a chance to stop by and watch this series. It's been amazing, and today I'm going to talk to you about getting to your next level. Getting to your next level, whichever area of life you find yourself in, you will always do the next level. Be it in your spiritual life, be it in your family life, in your relationships, in your career, whatever it is that you're doing, you will always need a next level. If you don't get to a next level, you will get stale, you will get frustrated, you get disappointed with whatever it is that you are doing. So how do you really get to your next level? There are a few things that cross my mind, and I'll tell you a story that actually led me to start thinking about this. A short while ago, I think it was about some months ago, quite a few months ago now, I was running. I usually run a certain amount of kilometers a day, and a gentleman came to see me, one of our ministers, and he loves exercising and running, and he said to me, do you know what, you've been running this amount of kilometers, you've been running 8 kilometers regularly, why don't you move to 10k? I said, no, I can't run 10k. So do you know what, let's just give you a shot. I'll come to yours and then we'll run together on a certain day. And we did the run together, and somehow I did it and I didn't die. Not just that only, since then I've been able to do that and beyond sometimes, and that is just because somebody one day saw me and said, it's time to move to your next level. Maybe it's time for you to move to your next level. What are the things that stop us from moving to our next level? The first thing I wanted to realize is that the people who do not grow are unwilling to leave what they have known and practice. People who do not grow, people that do not move to the next level, they are unwilling to embrace something new. They are unwilling to leave what they've always known, what they've always practiced. The question is, what have you always known? What have you always practiced? Is that all you do every time? Is it time for you to move on to your own next level as well in any area of life? So what are the things you can do if you really genuinely want to move on to your next level? Maybe you don't have somebody that will come to you and say, come on, let's do it. Or maybe you don't even have the ability to say, yes, let's go do it. Or maybe you just know, I'm doing the same thing, routine out, day in, day out, doing the same thing, and I need to move on to my next level. What are the things that you could put in place? I think 5-6 things I'm going to share with you today that I know will really help you in moving on to your next level in any area of life. You can use this in any area of life, so it's applicable to you and your friends as well. By the way, get your friends to subscribe to our channel and have a listen to this, because it will really bless them. The first thing is move beyond your fear. Move beyond your fear. You see, the fear limits us. Every time you do something and you're comfortable doing it already, your mind tells you that this is the best I can do. All of a sudden, if you think, let me do a little bit more, you start being afraid. What if I don't do this right? What if I fail? What if? So because of that, many of us don't want to move beyond our fear. You need to break the barrier to the next level in your mind. It starts first of all in your mind. Move beyond your fear. So how do you move beyond your fear? You tell yourself it's doable. You tell yourself some other people have done it before. You tell yourself you are more than capable of doing it. And do you know what? The moment you start believing that, you are already breaking the hold of fear in your mind. The second thing is move beyond other people's opinion. There are many of us who are stuck in where people think we should be or what people think of us. Other people's opinion have shaped you so much. Trying to please everyone around you always leads you nowhere. In fact, every time you try to please people, you prohibit progress in your own life. Every time you try to please people, you are not allowing progress in your life. So move beyond trying to please other people. If you're going to move to the next level, you've got to make up your mind. You're going to move beyond fear. That is, break the hold of fear, like I said earlier. Second one, move beyond the opinion of other people. The reason why you're comfortable where you're comfortable is because people think you can't do beyond that. And you wonder, sometimes some of us even want to stay and hang out with our friends. Our friends are not living that level. If I leave that level, I am not going to be, I'm going to need to make new friends. What happened to my old friends? I remember when Eddie and I were about to start our consultancy firm, and the first question was, oh my goodness, there'll be none amongst our friends that is a business owner. Everybody works. Who are we going to talk to? So move beyond the opinion of other people. The next one on the back of that is move beyond your comfort zone. Comfort zone. I remember very clearly Eddie used to say, comfort zone is a killer. You need to move beyond your comfort zone. What you are very comfortable doing, what you will do in your sleep without thinking twice. Those are the things that will stop you from moving into the next level God has provided for you. Comfort is the biggest enemy of progress. I read recently, comfort is the biggest enemy of progress. It makes you complacent with the status quo. Are you complacent with the status quo in your life? Are you stuck in the same place? Are you not moving forward because you are comfortable here? If you can do it with your eyes closed, maybe it's time for you to move on to your next level. It doesn't matter which area of life, even your emotional life, your spiritual life, your financial life, your giving life, your service life, your education, your career, your profession. Are you comfortable? If you're comfortable, maybe it's time for you to start thinking about your next level, because comfort zone, it's not a very good place to stay. Comfort is a killer, like Eddie says, and I totally agree with this. So move beyond the status quo and move to your next level. The very next one on the back of that is move beyond your limiting beliefs. Move beyond your limiting beliefs. What has your mind told you is the maximum you can do? I was reading something recently about limiting beliefs. If you're stuck in an area of life, it's important to find out what it is that keeps you from moving forward. And the chances are that is the things you believe about it. It's because of what you believe. What's your limiting belief? Oh, people like me don't get beyond places like this. That's a limiting belief. And some of these beliefs, if nobody ever told you about them before, do you know you'll be just fine? You will go way beyond where you were before because you didn't know. I remember my son told us a story years and years ago about the bumblebee. Nobody told the bumblebee it couldn't fly. So the bumblebee was flying. The bumblebee was not, if you look at the structure of the bumblebee, it was too round, it was too big, it was too heavy, it didn't have good enough wings, but nobody told it it couldn't fly. And because nobody told it it couldn't fly, what did it do? It started flying. On the Sunday, somebody told it, you're not designed to fly. I don't know what someone have told you. I don't know what you have believed, but it's time to move beyond that belief system so you can move into that which God has prepared for you. You can move into the next level, which is already available and waiting for you. Right on the back of that is find out what is required to go to that next level. There's no point saying, I want to get to my next level in life, and you're not ready to find out what is required. What is required to get to that next level? What is required to be successful at that next level? So in my situation, as I mentioned earlier, it was a run. I needed to wear the right trainers that day. It needed to be the right environment. It needed to be the right time. I needed to be prepared. What is required for you to get to your next level? What do you need to do? If it's your profession, what exams do you need to pass? What studies do you need to do? Who needs to mentor you? Who do you need to watch? How do you prepare yourself? You see, the worst thing you ever do for yourself is not to even know what you need to do to get to your next level. So find out about it. Knowledge is cheap, they say, but somebody needs to sit down and take in the knowledge to be able to achieve or know. If you don't know, you've not even come into the playing field at all. You need to know what is required to be able to move to your next level. Last but not the least, just do it. It's not only Nike that says just do it. If you will ever break the limitation of the moment, you got to move to your next level by doing. It's not in the thinking, it's not in the planning, it's not in the imagination, it is in the doing. And you know what? You do it once, you break it and you go for it, and that is you for the rest of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, it's so true to know that God has planned your next level for you, and you can move into your next level. So don't forget, in order to move to your next level, you need to break the hold of fear in your life, move beyond your fear, move beyond your limiting beliefs, move beyond what other people think about you, move beyond your comfort zone, highlight what is required, and just do it. So I really hope you found that useful. I know if you practice these things, you will definitely move to your next level. And don't forget to share with me what you have experienced, what you've enjoyed, and how this series have really been a blessing to you, have helped you, and share with somebody else as well. So don't forget, subscribe, share, like, and thank you so much for taking time to be on this channel and be part of this series. Have a fantastic day and see you at your next level.